Since the Summer of Cena event began, so many people have been in my Twitter DMs, Discord, YouTube comments, Twitch streams saying this event is unfair. So many people have been saying it's pay to win garbage. Is it even possible to get for free? And a lot of people are even saying this is a waste of time from the start. Well, today I'm going to tell you how you can get the John Cena cards, both this one and the Thuganomics one, for free. Or can you even get them for free? We're going to be doing that in today's video. We're going to go through all the math, all the possible ways to get yourself the U, the Me, and the C, or Can't See cards, so you can tell whether you'll be able to see or not see John Cena in your deck in the future. Before we get started, I highly recommend you stay subscribed to the channel. Why? Because over the month I'll be having videos showing the ways you can get, the extra ways you can get your hands on the Me and the U cards. And as you can see, I've already got 2,000 Can't See cards, and that's a different matter entirely. We'll come back to that in a second. Comments down below, let me know how many U and Me you've got so far, and if you've got any Can't See. I keep saying C, but Can't See as well. Drop the numbers down below and your thoughts on the event. As of this video, the summer event has just begun. And that means summer cards are dropping here, there, and everywhere across the board. So make sure you're taking advantage of that. Let's first of all start with the pack store, because there is just tons of ways to get the Me and U. But I appreciate that a lot of people are going to be thinking, well, is this free or is this, not really realistic? Well, if you've got some saved up credits and you've got a couple of extra U and Me available, you might be able to do it. But the purpose of this is actually to open up a hustle, loyalty, and respect pack for yours truly. Let's get, he's back, isn't he? El Lico, the like button's Mexican cousin, has jumped in. I should have seen it coming. Ladies and gentlemen, I need your help. This son of a won't go away unless you like this video. And he is stubborn. So I need you to drop whatever you've got. In fact, I want you to give the like button an attitude adjustment. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, you son of a gun. Gone. See you later. Bye-bye. Let's get to it. 600 credits just to get this done, out the way. You have a chance of getting Cena. Obviously, I got Cena, just the wrong one. I also got some Me collectibles, and throughout the packs, you got different ways of doing it. If you are thinking of opening a couple of packs with some credits you've got, then I would suggest you go for the Fusion Feeders, because these have some of the better rates of getting the Me's. But again, I know a lot of people are going to be doing this without credits at all. It's an option. Plus, they've brought back 2 ways to win, which is one of my most detested game modes. I absolutely don't even a game mode. It's just a bottomless pit of money. And there are going to be things throughout the month which are going to be there to kind of get you to part ways with your precious dollary dues. Well, like I said, there's going to be ways in this one how you can get it for free. So maybe you don't have to worry about this. But if you decide to go for it, these come with 1,000 U in each one. And that is actually not too bad. Compared to previous 2 ways to win where nothing was included and you were basically getting ripped off, this actually isn't too bad, even though I still despise the mode. Let's leave all that credit mess out of the way and go on to the freebies and explain the event in a bit more detail for those who are looking to do this without money. Let's first of all start off with what you need. You need to get yourself a John Cena 7,500 Me, which is there, as you can see on the screen, and then 2,000 Can't See cards. Now, the problem with the Can't See cards is at the moment, there is no way of getting the Can't See cards without exchanging them at the bottom. And this is one of the biggest gripes I have. And I'll say this now. They need to fix this. Like, seriously. It took me 3.5 hours of constant clicking to get this done. Why? Well, because this only allows you to claim 1 Can't See per time. 1 Can't See. And that took me 3 hours to do the whole lot. And even then, I was already 400-500 in, thanks to the Never Give Up packs. But how do you get the Me and the U to do the Can't See? Well, this is where the math is going to get really strong. So Just bear with me. To get a Thuganomics Cena, you will need at least 20,000. That's 10,000 you and 10,000 me to get Thuganomics John Cena. And hopefully by the point you get that, it's going to be a lot easier to get your hands on or convert the Cant See. Seems like a steep total. Well, hopefully it's going to be a lot easier as the month goes on, because right now it probably seems like an unachievable mission. You might have pulled some you and me off the board. Well, this is something that I think is really important that you should know. There is a daily limit, so do not go over your picks threshold. Alternatively, don't rush through your super coins, because there is literally a limitation of 8 you and 3 me that will drop off the board. This over 26 days, yes, the event goes over 26 days, will get you a measly 208 you and 78 me. Now, this is something that actually has been complained about, and apparently our voices have been heard by the guys at Cat Daddy. I've already said it's absolute nonsense, but I don't understand why you would do that. But maybe it's going to go up throughout the month. At this moment in time, that is just, yeah, to wear out. WWE SuperCard, seriously. Oh, that Summer Forged Bronson Reed though. That looks sick. And those are actually free of charge. Like, yeah, you can get them in packs and stuff, but it's like the Christmas event where you can pull them off the board. They've got the same mods as the other cards, and you can get them in King of the Ring packs and the rewards. That's pretty cool. I'm not going to lie. And that's why the bot opponents you're going to be seeing throughout the month are going to be summer cards, by the way. Just a little small sidetrack whilst we're waiting for this match to be over. So the next thing to do is look at the login bonus. So this, if you haven't seen it already, will give you and me. And in fact, actually, I didn't realize this. It will actually give you the summer cards, which is pretty cool. These will give you specific drops throughout the month. And we have on the first 200 U, 10 days, 400 U, then 600 U for the free card back, 800 U for the season 6 cards, and then for the final pack, you've got 1,000 me. This will give you 2,000 U and 1,000 me, which is bringing your total quite significantly higher. Next, we go over to PvP, and if you go to the PvP rewards, if you are willing to grind, you can get yourself anywhere from 1,000 U, which is pretty easy to get, up to 500 extra me. And then if you go all the way to the end to get yourself the maximum, you will get yourself 1,000 potentially me on top of that. If you get the maximum rewards on a week, you'll get 1,500 me and 1,000 U every single week over a 4-week period, because it's unlikely they're going to stop the rewards mid-week, because some people have said that it's only 3 weeks. Technically it's 4 weeks, because I doubt they'd advertise you being able to get something and then pull the rug under you. This will give you 4,000 me, an additional 2,000 me and 4,000 U. So that's going to give you quite a significant amount. So in total, you're going to have 7,078 me by the end of this month, by the 28th, when the login bonus is done, and 6,208 U. Well, those numbers don't add up, because you're going to need 7,500 to get yourself John Cena, and that's nowhere near enough to get yourself a Thuganomics Cena. Well, therein comes the problem, and this is where Cat Daddy are going to need to step in, and they've already said that they will do this, and I'll tell you how they're going to do that in just a second. But right now, for everyone who plays their absolute hearts out and gets the maximum number of free U's and me's, they will need to drop 422 me for everyone to get a Super Cena. And for a Thuganomics Cena, you're going to have to get another 2,922 me and 3,792 U. So right now, can you get either card for free? No. However, we go back to last year's event, there will be ways in which you can get the cards free of charge. This comes back to the Alpha, Delta and Omega event from Money in the Bank last year. This is why you should be a little bit more optimistic about this. We have got, if you go to a login bonus, several different events coming up. We've got Last Man Standing, Giants Unleashed, Ring Domination and Codebreaker. Do not be surprised if we'll leave Codebreaker out of this. Ring Domination, Giants Unleashed or Last Man Standing have access to these You, Me and Cant See cards. If they don't, it's just a massive missed opportunity from Cat Daddy's part. But then again, I want to be as nice as possible. I wouldn't be surprised. This year's event is heavily influenced by the last year's Alpha, Delta, and Omega event, where you had the Christian and Natalia cards. Now, before anyone says, that event was horrendously pay to win. It was a horrific pay to win event. However, there are signs that they've not learnt from this, but they've kind of adjusted it to be a bit easier for all of us. In last year's event, they distributed Alpha and Delta throughout Giants Unleashed event. So for example, you would get a large amount of Alpha or Delta for finishing a Giant or not finishing a Giant and the time running out. So there was different amounts that you would get. And as the footage you're showing on screen, those amounts could be really high. The difference this time, however, is that Giants Unleashed is not ranked based anymore. It is per Giant killed. Everyone who takes part will get a reward if a Giant is defeated or not defeated. But I would expect this to be repeated this year, and if I was Cat Daddy or WWE SuperCard, or whatever you want to call it, I'd be putting increasing amounts of the You, Me, and even Cant See cards into Last Man Standing, the higher the ranks go. Alternatively, you could even have Ring Domination pay out You and Me cards for every card that's completed. But those are just my ideas. I would highly expect Giants Unleashed to be where they drop, if they do in events, these You and Me cards. If you want to check out that video, by the way, I've linked it just up here. But we also have the confirmation they are going to be dropping QR codes, not code, codes throughout the month. They've also said there's going to be free packs in the store, and during the event last year, they did start increasing and allowing people to redeem their money in the bank contracts to get Alpha, Delta, and Omega. Plus, if you've got the credits, you can still benefit from these on a daily basis. And don't rule out the fact that they could easily put other modes like Bounty Breaker or free attempts at certain modes. Maybe the puzzlers could come back with extra You and Me cards in them. So when I said it's absolutely essential that you stay subscribed to the channel, I mean it, because I'll be dropping every time they allow you to get new You, Me, and Cant See cards. But as we come to the end of this, I'm going to open up another Hustle, Loyalty, and Respect pack. Why, by the way? Because I want to get myself a John Cena to get an F1, even if the rate's a little bit... The important thing to remember, if, however, you don't get yourself a John Cena, or you decide not to take part in the event, is it's July. SummerSlam is, as WWE keep reminding us, very much so round the corner. And just, it's likely that's going to drop on like the 11th of August. So if you don't manage to get your hands on a Cena card, it's not the end of the world. And eventually those cards will probably become available in the Superstore, either towards the end of Season 7 or into the next season or whatever's next after this. You don't have to rush. Unless you've got a disposable income or you want to get it now, you don't have to rush to get these cards. Take your time and take advantage of what they're going to do. And most importantly, vote with your time and your wallet. If you aren't happy with spending hours and hours of your day going hard, the only way to tell the developers or the game publisher, which is 2K or Cat Daddy, is to simply don't invest your time, don't invest your money. That's the only way really that you can pass on your dissatisfaction. Me personally, I think they are going to allow people to get these cards for free. At least one of the Thuganomics John Cena's, at least. And at least a pro, if you play hard, of the John Cena Super Cena card. Which, if you haven't seen already, there is a link up there to me getting the pro of that, and it is an absolute beauty. Make sure you're dropping a like on the video. We're going to grab ourselves a Hustle, Loyalty, and Respect pack. No, we're not going to get that. I wish it was possible. I wish it was possible. Let's see if we get the last two packs are going to have something in them. Doesn't look like it. Looks like we're going to get John Cena's everywhere. Literally everywhere. I thought we couldn't see him, but it seems we can. And Mustard's given me an extra amount of me. That's not exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm going to go and drop the bomb. 2,000 Cant See tokens on a Thuganomics John Cena. Let's go. Here it is. It is Thuganomics Cant Cena forged card. I'm gonna love checking out the images on these. So let's lock it in. I already absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna transform or change this card just to kind of show it off a little bit, you know, give it a bit of extra time. And it does look beautiful. All right, the chain gang represent. I think it actually suits the card more than the other image, but that's not the point. Let's check this son of a gun out. We've got so many different images. I'm going to choose the ones that look the best. John Cena, US champ, probably what I'm going to go with. Just looks great. Already, I think I found my card. Oh, that one looks good because of, yeah, I mean, that one looks really nice. I dig that WrestleMania one. I dig this, like, again, because it shows off more of the image body. I think you're gonna see a couple of really interesting choices from people about which cards they go for. Although the battleground cards, kind of their torso's missing a little bit. Again, the differences in these images are just great. They're awesome. Look at this one. It's like really early John Cena, right? Like super early John Cena. Ooh, that might be maybe at the pro because it's kind of cut off the fingers at the top there on the left hand side. That might be one to consider. Fusions just these look great. Got another chain gang. Oh, that's definite Thuganomics right there. Oh, we got this one. That's not bad either. Not bad. Some of these old school images. We've got one of my favorite images of him, which was when he did the ECW angle with RVD. That was great. That's one of my favorite moments of WWE, by the way. We got the new champ, the Super Cena, never give up, the 5 moves of doom Cena. I'm going with this or the US title. I think the US title's gonna win. Because it's a US championship, there's not too many belt pictures in the game. But you know, that WrestleMania one is like a really close second. Anyway, there we go. All done. I'm just going to level it up right now. And all the way to 100. There we go. So that is without being trained. Once it's trained, I reckon it'll be somewhere in the region of about 6'8", 6'9", which is going to be stupidly powerful. But hopefully I get the pro nice and quickly. I will see you guys very soon. Make sure you stay subscribed, like I said, drop a like, and leave your comments down below. I'll see you in the next one.